Who's your favorite artist to listen to before games or practice?
It's really switched for like. It's funny because before practice, um, like this year, I kind of just play anybody, you know. Before I would kind of try to have a specific person to listen to or a specific thing to listen to.
Mm-hmm.
But I feel like this year was kind of just like just whatever, you know. But before I used to listen to a podcast, uh, not a podcast, but a motivational speaker, Billy Allsbrooks. I don't know if you heard of him.
What is it?
Billy Allsbrooks. That's
No,
his
I
name.
don't think I know him.
Yeah. And that was just kind of like my routine,
Yeah.
you know, before going on the field.
Mm-hmm.
But that was last year,
Yeah.
and this year it's been a mix of everybody.
Mm-hmm.
Um, I listen. I usually don't listen to J. Cole before a practice because it's kind of like it's a different type of music,
Yeah.
you know. I don't know. I got to get back to you on that. I would like to actually sit down and tell you specifically.
Yeah.
If you was to go out today and play, who would you listen to?
Big X.
Big X, yeah, I messed up.
Yeah, probably a mixture of Kendrick, Big X.
Yeah,
Obviously, I would throw some Cole in there. Um, yeah, that's probably where I would go with it.
the top 5 artists of all time.
Jesus. Prince, Michael Jackson.
Prince over Michael Jackson.
No, I'm just.
Okay,
But probably, yeah, for me.
okay.
I love Michael. I do. Prince could sing and play guitar.
That is true.
So,
That is true.
uh, Stevie Wonder.
Okay.
3 more, 2 more. Mm. That's a great question. I'm gonna have to get back to you on that. Those are the top 3 off the top of my head.
Okay.
Bob Marley, I like Bob
Bob
Marley.
Marley.
I'd have to get back to you on the 5th.
Okay.
Who would your 5 be?
Uh, this isn't in order neither, but Jay-Z, J. Cole, Kendrick. That's Drake. That's that's 4.
Mm-hmm. And you ain't got none of the old heads in there? Because you said artist.
Yeah. But me, whenever I say artist, I kind of automatically think rapper.
Yeah.
That's kind of how my mind works.
Yeah, because if you ask me artists, I'm gonna say people other than probably rappers. You know, I could easily put, I think I could put Kendrick in there. I could put Kanye in there in the artist category.
Yeah.
But yeah, to me, artists and rappers are different. So if I'm going just rappers, I'm going Kendrick, Cole, Nas.
Okay.
And you said of all time, yeah, I can only give you 3 on Eminem.
Yeah. Did I say Eminem?
No,
Thought I did.
I've liked Jay-Z. Like Jay-Z's always been somebody that I mess with. It would be hard for me to put him or Pac. You know, but like DMX is one of my favorites too.
Okay.
You know,
What was your favorite NFL team growing up?
I had two, the Tampa Bay Buccaneers and the Oakland Raiders.
Why the Oakland Raiders? Really, why both?
The Raiders, because that's where Charles Woodson went,
Mm.
and he was my favorite player growing up. Um, Tampa Bay, because our little league team, I play for the Buccaneers, so I just naturally just
Mm.
started liking them.
Makes sense.
And then, but the Raiders, I mean, yeah, obviously when Charles Woodson went there, but then it was just something about that silver and black,
Mm.
you know, and just how they attacked everything and just the aura, and the black hole, and it's just everything that comes with it. But I've always liked players more than I like teams. So Tampa Bay, you know, they had Mike Allstott, they had Work Done, you know, some of my favorite players.
Yeah, Tom Brady was my favorite player. You know, kind of wild. We're number 12.
Mm-hmm.
You know, what do you think about the whole Shador Sanders thing?
I'm I haven't followed football outside of my team as much as I used to. So I can only comment from the outside in, and from the outside in, to me it looked like a kid who went about his job interviews the wrong way.
Okay.
Because all the combine is, all the pre-draft process is interviews. No different than interviewing from a Fortune 500 company. No different from interviewing for Google or Apple or, you know, to be a stockbroker or anything. And I think he, again, from the outside looking in, he went about it entirely the wrong way. Like he just was arrogant, and I think as a quarterback you have to be a little cocky.
Yeah.
There's a fine line between cocky and arrogant. I think he went about it arrogant, and I think his dad got away with a lot of stuff because his dad played DB. You know, people want arrogant defensive backs. They want overconfident defensive backs. But at quarterback, you're the face of a franchise. You are the number one seller of jerseys. You are the people that everybody comes to see. You sell or don't sell the product.
Yeah.
So, I mean, from a black and white standpoint, that's how I look at it. And not any pun intended from a skin color, you know, aspect. I think it's more than black and white. I think it's when you're the quarterback, people expect you to act a certain way.
Yeah.
And people say, well, what about Baker Mayfield? Well, Baker Mayfield also didn't tank his interviews. Baker Mayfield also didn't, you know, tell certain teams not to draft him. So we can't compare apples to oranges, in my opinion. You have to be professional when it's time to be professional.
Yeah.
You know, Cam Newton never tanked his interviews. And Cam Newton was one of the most showboaty, cocky QBs that we've had. But he still went number one overall, didn't he?
Yeah.
So, I don't know. What'd you think of it?
Yeah. I mean, I feel like it had to be something with the interviews because I feel like he's a good player.
Mm-hmm.
You know.
Yeah, I don't. To me, talent is there.
Yeah. It's funny. You ever seen like the Bobby Smurda video of him getting into his label? Like he was jumping on tables.
Oh yeah.
That's how they said Shador was.
Yeah, yeah.
Yeah. That was funny.
Sounds about right.
That had me rolling.
That's what I heard, at least. What was your greatest memory of high school?
I say, it wasn't like a single moment, but kind of like a collective moment.
Mm-hmm.
like starting up bad. I mean, I came here doing bad, and then over time I got better. You know. But actually, no, I say Poemo game.
Yeah.
That game, because that was like that was a funny week. I did horrible at practice. I don't remember. I don't think you
I
remember.
remember.
Yeah, I did horrible that week. My dad like cussed me out. Like I think you cussed me out too or something like that. And then just I just got mad.
Yeah. No, I definitely remember. I remember a lot. But I feel like you were always kind of bad in practice, but in the
Yeah,
game, like you were always ready to go. Like,
that was like I feel like that was different because like that was a whole week
yeah.
of bad practices.
I also think you had a lot of pressure on you. You know, like we were, you know, a lot of expectation. You know, pretty much entire team coming back.
Yeah,
You know, and here we are, and it's the first game of your senior year, and I think it was just a lot. There was a lot going on. I really think you were sick that week too.
I
At the
was.
beginning of the week, at least.
Yeah, I
So
was because I had a sore throat
yeah,
going to the
yeah.
game.
But for the most part, I was never worried. You know.
Yeah, it's funny because like the amount of lack of trust that I had in myself.
Mm.
You know, like I don't know if you probably do remember, but just like if we threw a first time in a game, the ball would be in the dirt
Oh yeah,
because I'd be so
yeah. I think you
in
threw the
my
first
head.
hitch in the dirt.
I did. It was a hitch to Jeremiah to the right. I threw it right in the dirt. And then after that, I was just like, okay, I'm cool.
Yep.
You know, got it out the way.
That's it.
And
That's it for most people. Most people need to get hit.
yeah,
Some
getting
people
hit.
need to do the hitting,
Yeah.
and everybody has their thing. You know.